What up, guys? This is Colin. Today, I'm going to be doing a review on Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 23. And I got a chance to watch it, and it was really heartfelt, especially one character in particular. I just want to show you guys that I got this. I saw this really great artwork. It's really kind of got that. Collage, of everything here. So I thought I'd kind of, put that there for you guys and this, and then the characters here for you guys. Let's see, that's class 1B, class 1A. There you go. So this is part 3 of student versus teacher. Basically. And then you have, I'm going to just talk about the thing that really stood out to me. It would be Ochua. I'm sorry if I say it wrong. And Yuga versus number 13 would be the Gravity, Dark Hole, I'm trying to find her. What's her actual name? Go top. It's 13, basically. Her name is 13. And they were, they're stuck to a pole, and they were like, shit, we're gonna be, sucking, by gravity's cord. Her cord is to suck in, like, black hole, just like, and you guys know about black hole. I'm sure that you guys know. It's just basically, it pulls you in, and you have no way of getting out. And then she's like, what would Deku would do? And then Ayuma was just like, he's like, he's like all happy. And he's like, are you thinking about what Deku gonna do? And she looked at him like, what are you talking about? And he's just like, you like him? And it was just like hilarious. I think it's funny. Because even he knows it. In my opinion, I think he's gay. But that's just me. I have nothing against people of different sexuality preference. Okay, but he picks it up. I mean, like none of these other people really picks it up. He notices. Maybe he just observant. I guess that's what I'm saying. The reason I say that because his clothes are really like almost at the edge of femininity, feminist. But despite the point, he noticed, and she's like, my God, he knows. She just let go. She's like, oh crap, we're gonna lose. But then she's on her feet. She's remember her training, and then she kick, and then she grabbed her wrist, and I'm not wrist, but the handcuff. Handcuffed at 13, and they passed. And it was like, and that's how they were able to win. It was like just pure luck, and he was just able to strike her or something like that, But it was really nice. And then the next thing that really stood out was it was kind of funny. Was Koda and Jiro, and they was in the forest against President Mike, and they were like, shit, his chorus like blast, like it's like megaphone basically. He just blast, and it's just like it will pop your ear will bleed, and just you can't stand. It's physically and sonic taxing on your body. So they're like, shit, we gotta do something about this because he's at the gate. So and she tried to convince Koda like, hey, can you talk to animal, and he like, no, they're scared of this, sonic wave. They'll just run away. And then she was like, can you talk to Bug? And he's like, scared shitless because he's scared of bugs. And it's just like, and then and he see that she's bleeding. She tried cancel out. She has Sonic too, but her sound wave is not as strong as President Mike. Maybe eventually, but at this point of her age, her sonic wave isn't that strong or that dense like a ball, just hitting you in the face. And she doesn't have that power, in Sonic and Wave yet. And so she saw it, and he's just like talking to this like bugs and centipede, and like he's like literally talking to them like, "Hey, go and attack the guy who's making that wave." And they go, and then Mike is like, President Mike was like, "What the fuck is that?" And they all grown up, and he's like, "Oh my god, I hate this. I hate the forest." Because what's creepier than centipede crawling all over your body? That's just creepy. But it's also interesting that being able to talk to animals and bugs, that really give you tools, not their tools, but kind of like intelligence. You can set out and let's say you're trapped and you're surrounded by in the forest of some sort, and you need to figure out where your opponent is. You can literally talk to a bird or talk to a bugs or animal and say, "Hey, go that way," and you can figure out where your opponent is going. So having that ability to talk to animals, that is pretty unique in itself, able to communicate that, and they actually understand. Because you think that centipedes don't have brain. Maybe they understand communications, but they don't have the cognitive. I guess they're not sentient, but they understand the conversation. So, and then they was like, go, so that was interesting too. And the most important would be Mineta and Shiro against Midnight, the babe, I guess. Like I would call her the babe, the hot babe, I guess. And it's funny. It's really hilarious. But this episode is mainly about this perverted guy, perverted boy, I should say. He's like, so they're out in they're out in a rocky kind of I want to say setting, because they have different set piece, it's like gigantic set piece for the student, And I wonder how they even have the money to really build these, gigantic setting like forests and rock and building and robots. Just like, how do they even have the financial mean to build all of that? I would love to see their finance. But anyway, off the topic. So Shiro and Mineta, they face Midnight, the hot chick, the babe, and they're like, she caught him, and they're like going, okay, let's go to the the exit, and we'll win. And then she popped out, and they're like, and then Shiro they call him Tape Boy, and then he just like wrapped him and then threw him up, and then he's like, no, don't you? He like, why? His intention was to save Mineta, or Great Boy, and he flies off, and then she had that perfume, that kind of like pheromone that make guy go to make people go to sleep. Her pheromone is really effective against guy. I guess guys are really receptive, because I think it makes sense. You see a hot chick, you're more receptive to her. If you're a little girl, it's like less receptive, because you're like, okay, you're just doing this is bullshit. But beside the point. And he's like running. He's like, oh my god. And he's crying blood out his ear, his eye. He's like, why? And he's like, and then they were like, Yadro and the other guy who they were in the room watching, and I'm like, what the fuck is he crying blood out his eye? And he's like, damn it, he was able to touch her boob, sit her knee. He was just pure jealous. He was just jealous that he was not in that position, to be like, touching her boobs and laying by her side, and he was just jealous. And he's like, and she come after him like, she's kind of like dominant. She's like very confident, because she have that pheromone that could put anybody out, into sleep, and she knows that, so she just walking in there with a whip. And it's like, what is this BSDM? It's like, to me, I was like questioning her personality type, but anyway, she's like whipping, she's going after him, like. He's like, oh my god, I gotta run for my life, because he knows that if she smells like even a little bit of that pheromone, he's knocked out. So he hides it, and he's like, he's pondering like what to do, and he's thinking about all these, students in the past, and he's just like, and he just want to be cool, and he just want to get the girl, he's just like thinking about all this stuff in the past. He's just like, I want to be cool. I want to get the girl, and you can tell he's motivated, and girl is just one of the motivator. And he's like, I gotta be a hero so I can be popular. He's like, to me, he's a sad character. He's really sad. He's lonely, and people really look down on him. He's a sad character. He really is. When you think about it, he just wants people to like him. You just want to be cool with the other people. And it's like, I totally understood him. I totally understand his sadness, I would say. He just want to be popular. He just want to be with the others. And it's like, you know what? Despite being a pervert, he's actually a sad guy inside his heart. He's really sad. And he's like, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta win, man. I gotta put grabbing her boob aside and win this. Because if I don't do this, I'm never ever gonna be a hero. I mean, it's like he's able to make choices, and he's kind of like Master Roshi. He's like, like this. He's like becoming more disciplined in his choice and his decision. So he's hiding behind the rock. He's like, he had a Shiro's bandage. He put his mouth, and he's like throwing rock, and he run past her. He's like, this is my move. This is grape juice. I thought that was a little, and yeah, I thought that was a little like kind of like it got that little like my pimp, like that song from Nelly, Pimp Juice, and that kind of sexual, kind of innotation to it. But despite Midnight turns around, she dig him. Actually, I'm like, oh, okay. She dig him. She's like, he was able to, turn it around and use what he had and run for it, and he did. And he like when he passed that gate, he was like, boo for another day, and to me it's like, okay, he know when to like put things aside and say, I gotta do this for the sake of becoming a hero. And that's like, to me, it tell me that he got the guts and he got the heart for it. He may be a little pervert, but he got the gut and the heart to become a hero. Maybe a supporting heroes, but he does have that potential. So, Mineta, you really earn my respect, and you earn my not gratitude, but my what's the word, respect and understanding of your emotion and your pain. So keep walking toward the light and become a hero. That's all I gotta say to Mineta, other than trying to grope a few girls there as you are a pervert. But it's all good. It's just an anime. So alright guys, what do you think of season 2, episode 23? Which part was your favorite? My part was probably Mineta, because he's really, grabbed me by the heart, and he really showed his emotional side to us as the audience and to his teammate. That he generally wanted to become a hero, and he made that decision, that critical decision in this battle between teacher and student. So bravo, my friend, you did a good job. So alright guys, take care, have a good one. Oh, actually I forgot, please like, thumbs up, browse. I'm sorry. Like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and browse my channel, guys. My content is on there. Come on, guys. Check it out. But anyway, peace out. Guys, have a good night. Bye-bye.